Rahul, the only evidence that is staring us in the face is the fact that Bengal is the new Kashmir. Now, you can play and replay the clips howsoever many times you want, but the fact of the matter is you have the stone pelters pelting stones with immunity. You have the Hindus, residents there being abused. You have a Hindu exodus happening in Bengal. You have the police and the law enforcement agencies in cahoots with the perpetrators. What more do you want?
One second. Dr. Ranganathan, how do you think she's going to react? She's going to react by overcompensation. That is what you're seeing. That's the point that we're making.
Rahul, she is on record saying that if you get milk from a cow, you have to withstand its kicks. Am I wrong? Let me ask Anirbanda, did she or did she not say this? If you have the guts, you will answer in yes or no. Tell me.
Rahul, can I quickly come in?
Now there is silence.
I'll answer by asking what was the context. No,
Achha,
tell me.
context
There is
aa
no
gaya.
silence.
Rahul, now context has come.
Yeah, of course.
Can I quickly come in?
I'll tell you the... And viewers, it prompts me to ask some basic questions. Has the Mamata Banerjee ruled state administration totally surrendered to radical mobs from one community? Let's ask that question. Let's open this up without delay. Have the Hindu interests in the state been totally sacrificed by the TMC administration at the altar of appeasement politics? We have with us someone who's sympathetic to the TMC, Anirban Banerjee. Mr. Banerjee, what is going on in the state of Bengal? Is the state there surrendering to radical mobs? Simple, straightforward question. Murshidabad has just about, the embers there have just about cooled. And here you have more fires. Please tell me.
When will you start asking questions without being tutored by the BJP? That is the question I have in my mind. Every time the BJP tries to give a political communal twist to anything that happens around West Bengal, because the elections are upcoming, you consider that to be the gospel truth and then blurt out questions so that in a manner that helps the BJP. I do not know whether you have your own reporters on the ground or not, but since when has Amit Malviya or Shubhendu Adhikari become your only source of information? In Mohestala, whatever has happened, it was nothing communal. Yes, there were clashes between people. The police lathi charge, the use force, whatever they needed to do, and there will be peace. I have no doubt about it. But there was nothing, not even remotely communal about anything that happened to
Just stop. Viewers, just look at those pictures. There's a man who comes and attacks an altar. Let's just go back a few points there. Let's just roll that footage back. There you see. Now, viewers, what is going on? That is within a temple precinct. Yes, it's not some of the grandest temple around. Now,
where was the attack?
There.
Even by your standards,
that's a symbol of a religion, viewers.
Attack.
It's a religion symbol that is being attacked there.
So, yeah, of course. But where was the attack? Where was the attack? At least try to manipulate the video so that it can establish your lies.
The person is trying to, he was just about stopped in time. He was trying to knock off a clearly,
this is becoming
clearly revered plant of its pedestal. What do you think is happening? That's a desecration. I mean, come on. Are we blind here, viewers?
As a propagandist, you got to
there you have it, viewers. I'm asking you a question. I'm not...
At least manipulate the video.
I'm manipulating the video.
Manipulating videos is nothing new, I guess.
Rahul.
No. I am telling you, manipulate the video.
Viewers,
so that
this is exactly what Mamata Banerjee said. She blamed Bangladeshi Muslims. She said there were not even people there who attacked the Hindus in Murshidabad. It took an independent inquiry committee formed by the Calcutta High Court to come out and present the truth, which was that it was her party. I'm just going to open this up. People in Murshidabad, the Hindus in Murshidabad, viewers, wanted the CRPF. They didn't even want the state police. They've lost faith in the state police. Dr. Ranganathan, this is now becoming a pathology, unfortunately. And there is a reason. And maybe you can illuminate us on it because Mr. Srivastava won't. So let me ask you this. Why? Why is it that one community is constantly shielded? Even when the evidence is staring us in the face, like those pictures are suggesting. And I want you to see those pictures and tell me who's manipulating those pictures. Nobody.
Rahul, the only evidence that is staring us in the face is the fact that Bengal is the new Kashmir. Now, you can play and replay the clips howsoever many times you want, but the fact of the matter is you have the stone pelters pelting stones with immunity. You have the Hindus, residents there being abused. You have a Hindu exodus happening in Bengal. You have the police and the law enforcement agencies in cahoots with the perpetrators. What more do you want? The only thing that is missing is those horrible bigoted slogans from the top of mosques that were on January 19, 1990 heard around the streets of Srinagar. That's the only thing missing, but for how long? Rahul, they say the darkest hour is just before dawn. But where is the dawn? I want to ask Didi and her Albert Spears, many of whom are in the panel right now. How many Bengal stories will you hide? You hit the 2024 post-poll violence, the brazen attack on BJP voters, withholding of funds to districts that voted BJP, blocking their water supply. But then you also hit the 2021 post-poll violence, the murderous attack on ED officials, the Ramanavami violence, arrests of doctors who complained of COVID mismanagement, jail for sharing Didi cartoons, slapping of UAPO on Bhangra activists, sedition charges on journalists, threats of stopping government ads, political murders, ethnic cleansing, the alleged systematic sexual assault and torture of Sandesh Khali. Are you also going to hide the fleeing of hundreds of Hindus from Murshidabad? How many acres of carpet would you need to hide all this? Remember TMC Sheikh Alam who boasted that, quote, 4 Pakistans can be created if 30% Muslims come together? Rahul, how long before the slogans equivalent to Ralif, Galif, Salif are heard in Bengal like they were in Kashmir 30 years ago? Where are all those who accuse Modi of killing democracy at the drop of a hat? Where are they hiding? They keep saying, we speak truth to power. Truth to power. In reality, they speak truth only to Modi, not when those in power are Didi.
Okay, so let me ask Vivek Srivastava, because, you know, we've been accused, viewers, of amplifying the propaganda of the BJP. That's probably Mr. Ranganathan, Dr. Ranganathan and myself will be accused of that. But so let me bring in the left. The CPI, the CPIM that oppose Mamta Banerjee. They actually contest against her. Why do you contest against Mamta Banerjee, sir?
Yes.
Why do you do it?
Well, we are different parties. We are different parties, and we have a right to contest.
Yeah, no, I understand. But what is ideologically?
Elections,
yes, but Mr. Srivastava, please illuminate us. Ideologically, one minute. Ideologically, why do you find her rule offensive to your sensitivities and sensibilities? Can you tell us?
No. Yeah, because you see, innocent Muslims are being targeted at the behest of the Hinduwadi forces who want a Hindu Rashtra and do not believe in the Indian constitution, and still the Trinamool Congress is not taking action against Shubhendu Adhikari and the likes who are spreading violence against the minority community for their bigoted designs of making, you know, some Sanskriti 5,000-year-old. यहाँ बैठ के रंगनाथन साहब ने बंगाल को कश्मीर बना दिया. So these are all designs, you see.
So hang on, just stop there. So viewers, that's the reason I actually asked this question, because I've heard Mr. Srivastava making this point earlier too.
Yeah.
And therefore, I will
Yes.
now say that if there is so much pressure on poor Mamta Banerjee for not being compassionate enough with the Muslim community, how do you think she's going to react to correct that impression?
No, she should.
No, one second. Dr. Ranganathan, how do you think she's going to react? She's going to react by overcompensation. That is what you're seeing. That's the point that we're making.
Rahul, she is on record saying that if you get milk from a cow, you have to withstand its kicks. Am I wrong? Let me ask Anirbanda, did she or did she not say this? If you have the guts, you will answer in yes or no. Tell me.
Rahul, can I quickly come in?
Now there is silence.
I'll answer by asking what was the context. No,
Achha,
tell me.
context
No,
aa
there
gaya.
is no silence.
Rahul, now context has come.
Yeah, of course.
Can I quickly come in?
I'll tell you the context, viewers.
If somebody says,
the context
if
is
somebody says Anand Ranganathan,
differentiation is the context.
Will there be a
Polarization
context
is
or
the
not?
context. That's it. I leave it at this, viewers, because the visuals are speaking for themselves. And I want you to see this. This is a temple area. This is a Shiv Mandir, actually, to be exact. And look at what has happened to it. Why would on a normal property dispute a religious site be attacked?